Uh-oh, we're screwed. We were hoping to top up with fuel and water. We're going to die out here. There's the community just through there. It's off limits, but that's okay. I mean, we anticipated these sorts of issues, so you know we've all got enough fuel and water. But me personally, I don't like passing a garden tap anymore without taking a drink. Not out here. Next mistake could be your last. But no, we've all got enough fuel and water. We'll be okay. Come out here for the peace and quiet.
How are you, mate?
I am well. And you, blokes?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I've watched on YouTube a few times.
Have you?
Well,
watch this space, because a few weeks' time, hopefully there'll be something else.
where he's headed.
A supported bike ride. I mean, they serve a purpose. If you don't have the confidence to go out on your own, then a supported bike ride like that is a good option. Bit pricey, but I've been guilty of doing them myself. I think there's a market for them, and sometimes getting somebody to carry your bags can mean the difference between having a good trip or a not so good trip. So there, boys. Good luck to them. They started in Birdsville and they're going to finish in Broome, so they've still got a few days ahead of them. Been doing a bit of a sand dance for the last 20 or 30 k's. It's not deep, but it's enough to keep you on your toes.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
Well, this was supposed to be our next resupply, tiny community called Coonawarrigi. We rang this guy a couple of days ago. He's closed now. We open it up 9 AM tomorrow. It's all the same sign saying, go away, you're not welcome here. And yet we did ring him and he said, yeah, come around 9 AM Monday. So we'll call in here, we'll grab some water, and then we'll go and find a place to camp for the night. I was on the wrong road. I was on the road that led to the community. This is the actual... No, there's the same sign saying, hey, you turn around. Anyway, we've rung ahead. He said it was okay, so we'll grab water and we'll find a place to camp for the night. We're going to go to well 33 on the Canning Stock route. It's just up the road a few kilometres. So we'll camp there. So we've got a long drop dunny over there.
Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel I feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Alright, morning of day 6. We're just arriving in Coonawarrigi for fuel and a bit of a resupply. And we'll keep heading east towards Curracara. Oh, I just heard the bloke say we are technically closed. Yeah, right. Looks like we're going to perish here instead. We're all going to refuel. I think we've got to come back to the general store here to physically pay for it. I don't know if they're going to open the shop. Be good to top up with some supplies, a couple of cans of food, coffee. But anyway, we'll certainly fuel and water are the priorities. Anything else is a bonus. The fuel price here now is $2.50. I was here before in a four-wheel drive and it was $3.40 a litre. It cost me $700 to fill up my tank and Jerry's. We were heading south then on the Canning Stock route. The next fuel is 1,000 kilometres away at Wiluna. Yeah, expensive fuel. I believe they've dropped the price to try and attract tourists heading east-west. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
$63 to fill my tank. And you know what, I'm happy to pay that, because if it wasn't for places like this out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, you know, we wouldn't have the luxury of being able to travel the Outback such as we do. Not only us, but even the four-wheel drivers, people doing the Canning Stock route, when it reopens after COVID. Yeah, they got it, we need it. Right, leaving Coonawarrigi, got a guts full of fuel, resupplied our water. We weren't able to get any other provisions, but that's okay. I know in my case I've still got a couple of days worth of food. Next stop, 375 kilometres, Curracara. Still on this side of the Northern Territory border, so still in Western Australia. I'm sure that'll have the same signs saying, you know, welcome here, turn around, go back. But I did speak to them a couple of weeks ago, and fuel is available there 24/7, must be by car. Now before we get there, we've got one other stop, and that is a place called Jupiter Well. We're just going to suss that out as a possible destination for a motorcycle rally to be held next year.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
We've just entered an area where there's a strand of desert oaks. I'm pretty sure Jupiter Well is around here somewhere. Bit of an oasis in the middle of nowhere. That's a hand pump there with very good quality water. Put in by an exploration company, I think in the 1960s. It goes back a long way. Alright, that's lunch at Jupiter Well. 150 kilometres now to Curracara, where we have to get fuel. So hopefully they won't turn us away.
Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way.
kilometre access road to the community. Ah, shit! I'll go get him. This is not a fun tune. Righto, I'm going to go into the community, just check out the fuel situation. We've been told it's 24/7 using a swipe card. It's 3 o'clock now. If it's not that set up, then we may have to get fuel from the general store. But anyway, I'll go with that. They're going to attempt to fix the flat. We can too much here too quickly to be able to nurse it into the community, so they're going to start working on that. I'll go into town and have a do a reconnaissance. Yep, looks like at least fuel's available. Diesel, Opal. Opal is a particular unleaded fuel that doesn't allow them to get a high if they sniff it. Petrol sniffing is a real problem in these small communities, or at least it used to be. So yeah, see how that says Opal? It's a low octane. It affects the performance of the bike a bit, or any vehicle I guess. Your fuel consumption increases slightly, but other than that you really wouldn't notice a difference. It's the roadhouse, that looks pretty well shut up, but at least we can get fuel. Don't know if there's a tap around. We've got water enough for the next couple of days. I may as well fill up while I'm here. It's one less thing we've got to do later, get fuel. $2.45 a litre. $2.45 a litre. He's already got the front wheel off anyway, and he's got the tube out. He's getting it out. Yep, the new one in. It's not his first rodeo. He's been around the block more than once. G'day buddy, how you going? Yeah, careful, that's hot, that's hot. Alright, we've all refuelled, it's late in the day. Yeah, we got to backtrack. We know it's at least 50 kilometres away because we stopped just to regroup. It was 50 kilometres out of town and he didn't notice the bag then, so it's at least 50 kilometres and possibly as much as 150 at Jupiter Well. But yeah, we can't leave without it. It's got all its food, but more importantly it's got a sleeping bag as well. I mean, anyway, hopefully we'll find it. Made worse because we're riding into the sun. We're heading west now, and the bag in question is brown, a sandy colour, so if it's not on the road it's going to be difficult to find. So getting pretty late in the day, we're going to have to abandon the search pretty soon. But on a positive note, the Spinifex is flowering. I've never seen it flower before. Absolutely stunning. Well, now we're looking for a place to pull up and camp before it gets too much later, but it's just fields of Spinifex here. It's definitely Spinifex country, so finding a place for the three of us is going to be difficult, I think. Well, we think we found a spot. JP's gone ahead. Hopefully, eventually he'll notice nobody behind him. But we found a bit of a clearing. It's going to be tough getting in and getting out, but might have to do. See what I mean about the Spinifex flaring? Beautiful. Never seen it like that before. Nice. Alright, JP's inbound now. Thankfully, sun's just dropped over the horizon there, so we've got about 20 minutes of twilight, I guess. You know, I don't mind putting the tent up in the dark, but you'd never find a spot in the dark. So anyway, we'll be all right. Alright, morning of day 7. We're still backtracking. We may have to go back as far as Jupiter Well, but we can't really afford to keep going forward until we find this gear. So yeah, we'll lose a bit of time, but that's okay. We've had to start rationing out some of the food. We'll need resupply by, well, in my case, end of today. I think I've got food for 24 hours. After that, it gets a little untidy. Well, bugger me. Look at that. Look at that. I've never been so happy to see a brown bag in my life. And we did not see one car yesterday, the whole day. So we knew it would be pretty safe. Wouldn't have been picked up by strangers, so that's a great outcome.
Beauty!
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Leaving Kirakara for the second time. We've been able to purchase some water from the store, a couple of cans of muck, a couple of cans of food, just as a contingency. So yeah, we got fuel and water for the next, well, 24 hours, so we'll be good. Is Len Bedell's truck still here?
Len Bedell's track.
Yeah, the ration truck.
Yes, it is over by that water tower.
Can we go and have a look?
Yeah, just when you head out, head that track. Oh, so don't.
Yeah, so we'll go out the way we came in.
By this track and head out that way.
Don't go that way.
No, come back via this track and you can go, and then the road just veers towards that sand.
Okay, thank you.
Don't go back that way.
Okay. This was Len Bedell's ration truck caught on fire, burnt to the ground, about 30 kilometres away from here, and been dragging it here. And for those who don't know who Len Bedell was, he was one of the last great Australian explorers, opened up a lot of the outback and allowed mugs like me to safely tour the outback. Yeah, a lot of the roads are named after his wife and kids. Things like the Bedell Highway, Connie Sue Highway, Gary Highway, Gary Junction Road. Mind you, none of these are highways, but yeah, Len Bedell, him and his wife are buried in Warmer, which is very fitting. About the first vehicle we've seen Kirakara. First vehicle we've seen for the last 36 hours. Other than the last one was that motorcycle tour. Busy road. Oh, it's the coppers. Good. volunteered.